Welcome back to All Things Juggalo. Today we're going to take a look at Insane Clown Posse's Freaky Tales. This is the extra bonus disc that came with the black pop version of the Mighty Death Pop. This is 1 full hour of Hoe-Flows. You can take a look at there at the cover. You got nothing but TNA all over it. Got your MDP there in the top corner. So that's pretty sweet right there. We'll go ahead and look at the back. Just another big ass, more TNA. Freaky Tales. Not a whole lot to this. The whole thing is just covered in TNA. Even the CD, same as the cover. Underneath you got your MDP there. Surrounded by TNA. Looking all hungry. That's what I love about this. And yes, I have a broken case, as you can see. I don't understand how, like, a lot of those that I got in those cases, the cases were all broke. I have no idea how that even happens, because those boxes were thick. But I got to replace like 4 of the 6 albums for the cases, because they're all busted. But enough about that. We'll look at the booklet. Nice big Hatchet Man with TNA all around it. More TNA, your production thanks and all that stuff. Honestly, I love this booklet. Love the whole thing, just TNA everywhere. This looks like something that was on the Riders, Backdoor Riders album. Matter of fact, I think that ass actually was. But anyway, my take on it. I love it. It's an hour long. Takes forever to listen to. You know, it's funny. It's got a lot of funny stuff in it. What I didn't care for is it was just the verses were way too long. They didn't have any hooks in it at all. Just verse after verse after verse. You know, I thought they should have threw some hooks in there. They had like one hook in the middle and then at the very end. But, you know, for that long of a song, man, they really should have had more hooks in it. But here's a special treat. Freaky Tales. The song they took from Too Short to make their own. It was not actually called Freaky Tales from Too Short. It's actually called Cocktails. And I'm going to give you a blast from the past here. Broke out my case from the basement. And here is that album. Too Short Cocktails. And it's probably my favorite Too Short album. I was a big fan of Too Short back in the day. Good songs on there. Cocktails, Things Change. Game, Don't Fuck for Free, Ain't Nothing Like a Pimpin'. This whole album is great. Too Short is one of my old time favorite rappers from back in the day. I used to listen to his stuff all the time. I had like all of his albums up until his 10th album, which was this one right here, Getting It. This was supposed to be his retirement album. But then like 3-4 years later, he ended up coming back out, putting another album out. And that's probably when I lost respect. Just like wrestlers when they say they're retiring. You know, retire, be done. Don't keep coming around, lingering about. Give that shit up. Make room for the new people. Another great album, Shorty the Pimp. As you can see, I got a lot of his old albums. We'll just look at them real quick. Shorty the Pimp, Cocktails, Get In Where You Fit In, Short Dogs in the House, Getting It, Life Is Too Short. This here was another one of my favorites. This is his oldest, old school shit from Too Short. From like 83 to 88. 5-year collection of greatest hits. There's a volume 1. I don't believe they ever made a volume 2. Got the Golden Condom, Player Years, double disc album. This shit is the bomb. I tell you what, this shit is dope as fuck. If you guys don't know Too Short, you need to get schooled. Go out, get yourself schooled. Check that track right there. It's one of the best ones of the old school shit. Blowjob Betty. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, sounds pretty similar, doesn't it? Fat Sweaty Betty. I believe that's where they got their inspiration to do Fat Sweaty Betty. She's a bitch. The bitch sucks dick. This Too Short is like all his shit is all about Hoe-Flows. Really, and it's fucking great shit. I recommend you guys get yourself schooled on that. If you already knew about that, leave some comments. Tell me what you think. You like this review? Because I know nobody else is schooling you on exactly where ICP got that track. Right there it is. Too Short Cocktails. That's some great ass old school shit. I recommend you go out and get that album. I got a lot of old school shit, and that's, you know, Too Short was my favorite from back in the day. But that's my take on ICP Freaky Tales. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Too Short. Maybe you know Too Short, maybe you don't. If you don't, go get yourself schooled, get that shit. That's all the time I got for now. So much clown love. Whoop whoop.